Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. Since October 7, 2023, Israel has continuously bombarded Palestinian civilians. According to the Gaza Health Ministry, as of the release of this video, the death toll has reached 31,000, with 73,000 injured. Certainly, this heartbreaking situation has captured the attention of many around the world. Not only does it evoke sympathy, but the situation in Palestine can also lead to guidance, inspiring some to embrace Islam. Guidance can come to anyone, including the writer and pro-Palestinian activist Jeffery Shaun King and his wife, Rai King. This couple decided to pronounce the 2 sentences of the Shahada on the first day of the holy month of Ramadan 2024, Monday, March 11th, 2024, local time. Jeffery Shaun King and his wife, Rai King, publicly pledged to embrace Islam during an Instagram live session. They recited the Shahada under the guidance of Omar Suleiman, a friend of King for over 10 years and a Muslim scholar in the United States. Jeffery Shaun King, a 44-year-old man, revealed that his decision to convert to Islam was influenced by the plight of the people in Gaza, Palestine. Jeffery Shaun King expressed that he was deeply moved by seeing people who are currently in the most dangerous and traumatic places on earth, who sometimes can see nothing but rubble and the remnants of their families, yet still find meaning and purpose in life. Jeffery Shaun King wore a Palestinian keffiyeh, a black and white checkered scarf typically used as a head wrap, while speaking to his followers. He attributed his decision to the last 6 months of suffering, pain, and trauma witnessed in Gaza. Their faith and devotion to Islam have not only opened my heart but also the hearts of millions around the world, said Jeffery Shaun King. Jeffery Shaun King has long voiced his support for Gaza. Since October 7, 2023, he has regularly shared posts on social media highlighting the devastation in Gaza and calling for an end to the Israeli attacks. Due to his activities, Jeffery Shaun King was even accused of collaborating with Hamas to free 2 American hostages, 17-year-old Natalie Ronen and her 59-year-old mother, Judith Ty Ronen. However, this claim was denied by the family. In response to his online support for Palestine, Jeffery Shaun King stated that Instagram once blocked his account, even though he had amassed over 6 million followers by December 2023. To date, the reasons behind Meta's decision to deactivate and delete Jeffery Shaun King's account remain unclear. Brothers and sisters, why does Jeffery Shaun King defend Palestine? It turns out that his stance is rooted in his own experiences as a victim of racism and racial crimes. He was mocked as a redneck, a derogatory term used to describe white working-class individuals in rural areas. Moreover, Jeffery Shaun King was once hit by a group of racist youths with a pickup truck at school. The attack left him injured, requiring several spinal surgeries. As a biracial individual who grew up in the state of Kentucky, USA, Jeffery Shaun King is a strong opponent of racism. Following the assault incident, Jeffery Shaun King was visited by his high school friend and his father, who is a pastor. His friend's father encouraged him to consider a career in theology. Jeffery Shaun King, who grew up without a father, admits he was profoundly influenced by this man's visit, so much so that he wanted to be like him. After completing his studies, Jeffery Shaun King briefly taught citizenship at a high school and worked in the juvenile justice system in Atlanta, before deciding to become a minister at a Christian center in Georgia. In 2008, Jeffery Shaun King founded a church in Atlanta called Courageous Church and frequently used social media to recruit new members, earning him the nickname Facebook Pastor. However, 4 years later, he resigned from the church due to personal stress and disappointment. Drawing from his own experiences with racial crimes, Jeffery Shaun King has dedicated his life to promoting social justice causes, particularly the Black Lives Matter movement. He does this through his writing, which focuses on civil and human rights, race relations, police brutality, mass incarceration, and law enforcement misconduct. Jeffery Shaun King and his wife currently live in New York with their 5 children, 2 of whom are adopted. Jeffery Shaun King is a regular contributor to media outlets such as Daily Kos, New York Daily News, and the Young Turks, often writing about issues related to racial crimes. In an article, Jeffery Shaun King analyzed the shooting of a black teenager, Michael Brown, and challenged the assertion that the life of police officer Darren Wilson was in danger. He is also recognized for spearheading a successful social media campaign that led to the identification and arrest of 3 men responsible for the attack on a black man, DeAndre Harris, in 2017. Through these activities, Jeffery Shaun King established the nonprofit group, Grassroots Law Project, and initiated several campaigns across the internet, websites, and organizations including HopeMob.org, Justice Together, Real Justice PAC, and the North Star. However, some of his foundations have been accused of fiscal mismanagement and have faced complaints from his peers over the years. As we reach the conclusion of this story, we have witnessed the extraordinary spiritual journey of Jeffery Shaun King. From an activist and former pastor, he found peace in Islam after witnessing the fortitude of the people of Gaza. Together with his wife Rai, they both took the Shahada, embracing a religion that teaches love and brotherhood. Jeffery's story is not just about a change of faith, but also about humanitarian solidarity. His decision to convert to Islam on the first day of Ramadan was a step taken not only because he was inspired by suffering, but also by his admiration for the values he found in Islam. Thank you for joining us in following this inspirational tale. May Jeffery and Rai King's journey be a light for those seeking truth and a bridge of understanding between us all. Peace be upon you all.